Well, good day and hello, internet friends, and welcome to the 2024 ARFCOM Gun Tism Recap. Let's all Tism out to 11. What's up, y'all? My name is Taylor, aka Spicy, and we here on the ARFCOM content team really like to talk about our favorite products, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about our favorite stuff we saw this year. We're gonna discuss some things we saw at SHOT in 2024, and then talk about maybe some fun predictions of what we'd like to see here in a few weeks at SHOT 2025.
The Annihilator 2000 is constructed of a lightweight aluminum alloy, combined with the new polymer technology.
So we'll be at SHOT Show, just like always, making a metric crap ton of videos that week. And in case you missed any of our videos from 2024 show, don't fret. There will be a playlist on the channel page you can check out, and I'm going to link every video we talk about that we did down below in the doobly-doo, as our buddy likes to call it. So let us know in the comments which product you thought was awesome, which is your favorite, which product I should have mentioned and why I suck, and then which product you think honestly may not need to exist. Regardless if we agree on what your opinion is, I will always love to hear it, and we're happy to support you guys regardless. And if you're from the forums, thanks for stopping by to roast the crap out of me. You can abuse me harder than an HK at a waifu convention, because guess what? I'm into that shit. Yeah.
This video is brought to you by Vortex. We've been running their new Defender line of red dots hard since before launch. They found a home on all of our guns, whether for concealment, competition, or anything in between. They're rugged, packed with features, and they flat out perform. With the CCW, ST, and XL, there's a dot for you. And let's not forget their no questions asked VIP warranty that covers just about anything.
Okay, so let's hop into our categories and we'll talk about all the list of things that have made my wallet very scared and uncomfortable this year. So first off, we'll start out with some of our favorites from SHOT Show 2024. So that was this year's SHOT Show. So first off, this was our highest performing video of the year, and I can't imagine why. It was the 50 cal drum mag from Fostech. I don't even think I picked it up in that booth. I think Wes was picking it up because it was basically ginormous, and we were kind of taking up most of the booth with the width of that gun. But it's a cool product for a gun that I will never be able to afford to own and could never support the 50 BMG addiction that I would shortly have afterwards. So another favorite from SHOT Show 2024 is the Holosun booth. I'm not gonna lie, all 3 years I've been to the show, it has always been an exciting one. But they had the pistol thermal sight that Josh made the forum really mad about, and then the release of their thermal red dot that they had talked about at the show previously the year before, but didn't actually get to the public. So those were huge highlights, and they actually just released a weapon light, and I'm really curious about this from Holosun. So I'd love to, figure out how we can get our dirty mitts on one and break one just to see. But I'm kind of excited about it. It looks like it has a pretty good pressure pad out the box for the price that Streamlight maybe wants to make a better pressure pad. So one of the other highlights at the show this year was the PSA booth. Honestly, it was always a highlight for me because I'm a proud pour and a big fan of them. This is my go-to 11.5 right here. And it's surprise, I bought it on Daily Deals. We were really excited about all of the products they launched this year. I was pretty crushed to hear afterwards that the Sturmgewehr in 22 that they are releasing is probably not going to actually happen. So unfortunately, we will not be able to have some crazy fun meme gun. But their PSA 5.7 at home, the PSA shotgun, their bullpup rifles, and the bolt rifle were all really exciting. And I assume that we're probably on the same page, but I hope we see that stinking MP7 at home come out in 2025. Either way, that was a good kind of my highlights from the previous show. So getting into products that we really thought were cool that were released this year, I tried to stick with stuff that came out in 2024. There's a couple things on there that may not have come out in 2024, but there was some, movement on the item. So we're gonna start out with our night vision category. So one of the things we saw at the show that was a release this year, we did a video with TMVC, and they were talking about the Manicore housing from Nocturne. It's this dude right here. So it's a manual gain housing. It's got buttons instead of a dial, which I was initially not sure how to feel about, but I really like it. And it is beefy. Like my guy running the camera said we could probably bludgeon someone and still use it afterwards. So it's a pretty good indicator of its housing quality. But I really enjoy it. Honestly, it's a great housing. Nocturne makes super solid stuff. And so the other thing in our night vision category is the OGL from EOTech. That was 2023, the SHOT video when they first started talking about it. Didn't really hear much at all for the rest of that year. And in 2024, I think they started sending out units to certain people. Obviously, it's a full power unit, so most of us muggles cannot have it, unfortunately.
No one asked your opinion, you filthy little mudblood.
And so, sadly, this year, EOTech basically has quietly announced that there will probably never be a consumer version of the OGL. That makes me really sad because I did get to run it a little bit, and that beam divergence lever is so awesome. All right, getting into optics. So something that I'm always excited to see how companies can bring more quality, affordable glass to the people. So Primary Arms, as always, they're about that. So the GLX 1X Micro Prism, Batman pause. Through the magic of editing. Oh my God. So the GLX Micro Prism, we just did a video on the reviews channel, actually. I wasn't on that video, but the better looking, more amazing folks here were. You got to give Primary Arms some credit that they keep pushing the envelope on size, quality, and price, which is the triangle of what we all really want. So I love their micro prisms, and this is no exception. It's a super light option, and since it's an etch reticle, it's going to work great in SHTF when your local warlord has taken all the batteries and you're still trying to figure out how to do things. So this is the Defender ST from Vortex. You may have heard the ad that we do on this channel for those optics because they're a sponsor, and I am not a shill, so my boss had to approve the script, just FYI. But I do like it. I'm a big Vortex fanboy regardless, and for this to be a affordable sub $300 option, it's a great option. I really have been enjoying it at nighttime, even with gloves on. The large buttons on each side means I can actually know 100% what I'm doing without looking at the optic, right? Overall, I really enjoy this. I love the texture on the front, and I spent, I don't know, the past couple weeks banging it up against things and held zero. I would love to see Vortex come out with an enclosed option in this format in 2025 because I think they're really onto something, and personal opinion, enclosed piggyback red dot is the way to go. And closing out our optics category, lead and steel has been one that I've honestly heard more about that this year than most any other optic company, just because they're kind of a newcomer to the market. And I got a lot of homies that have been running both their pistol dot and the looks like another company's optic, normal rifle optic. Not going to throw that out there. You'll figure it out. But it seems like everybody's really happy with them and them being good, affordable options and pretty functional for night vision use. Again, I'm happy to see the industry continue to put out products that most of us can actually afford. So moving on, suppressors were a huge thing this year and last year for the show. It seems like every single company that has the ability to make a suppressor is now making one. Again, I hope that means that the industry trends will change to a lower cost, more available item, and that we can all just torches and pitchforks the NFA at someday.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit.
So this year, we saw a couple companies release a liquid suppressor cleaner. Breakthrough was one of them. I recently got to use that on my Sandman here, and it's pretty solid. Huxworks also released another solution, and I think that one was food safe because Andrew asked if he could drink it. He was told no. One of our bosses was really uncomfortable as well. It was great. And so it's nice to see the suppressor accessory market catching up and companies trying to help me not kill my brain cells using auto cleaning solutions inside my garage. You gotta appreciate when companies have a sense of humor. And I think as far as suppressor companies go, YHM is probably winning that award for us. Earlier this year, we went to GunCon up in Iowa with Brownells and TGC, and we got to shoot the Fat Cat from YHM. It's an interesting profile as far as it being a short and fat suppressor. Try not to make a reference on that one. And honestly, it's really interesting profile-wise, and then I saw the end cap. So it comes with a, I guess we'll say more appropriate end cap by default, but then you can buy another one. And end cap is called the cat's ass. And it's not assy, it's the cat's pajamas. Because I'm just gonna put it up on screen and you can look at it. That's the last thing that, you know, the zombies will see. You can appreciate that. All right, into the rifles category. I know we're AR15.com, but honestly, the AR-15s that I thought were cool did not come out this year, and I couldn't afford them anyway. So the PAWS UXR was honestly pretty neat. I was super salty that I did not get to do the booth visit at SHOT Show, nor did I get to do the one we did later on. But it's pretty neat to see anything that's modular. That gets me excited. And I love like little Modern Warfare 2 throwback, I guess, but ACRs and the Magpul Masada, like that's a vibe I get down on. So anytime something has a cool vibe like that and it's got caliber modularity using a piston, pretty cool. Go check the UXR out. Let me go grab my Glock 40 problem solver real quick. So this is the Ross Martin RM1C. It is a polymer frame striker fired pistol, as you can imagine, but it's made in Texas, so I'm naturally pretty biased about that. Honestly, this thing is super solid for the cost. For you to get an optics ready, good shooting pistol with a decent trigger, it's better than a lot of polymer frame ones, and it's, you know, for the price, pretty freaking good. I wasn't really sure how much I was going to like this thing initially. I am a dirty Glock person, and I will never be any other way. That's just the way the Lord wants me to be. So I'm going to be honest that I have a little bit of bias, and I keep hitting the mic with this pistol. You know, it's good like that. But it did not have quite enough of a abrasive grip texture, but put some goon tape on there, and every pistol I have anyway. Honestly, solid GAT for the price. So something that got the internet all bricked up and sprung, I guess, this year was the 365 Flux Raider. I'm pretty sure the first 10 reels I saw of this thing was everyone just quick deploying the brace, like they were going to EDC that shit and pull it out of their pants and quick deploy the brace. If you do it, dog, good for you. I support you. But it was neat to see that this year. I'm curious to see the development and involvement of, you know, the PDW and smaller shoulder-fired pistol market, because 365XL is a great platform. And let's be real, it's just cool. The Strike Industries SMC chassis is what we have at the studio, and that also has a little foldy boy on there. It's pretty fun, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know if it's better than an SMG or, you know, PCC, but again, it's your money, you decide. So bringing up that pistols category, I did mention I'm a dirty Glock person, and damn it, I mean it. So anything that takes Glock mags gets me very excited. I still like that joke Andrew makes 4 years later. So the Platypus was pretty neat in a 2011 format, taking a Glock mag. It is, however, out of my price range as a dirty pour, but that blue and orange one is about as cool as it gets. So I did not get to shoot it this year, was really disappointed about that. It felt amazing in the hand. So if you can't afford it, it would be a great addition to your safe. And honestly, everyone is going to ask you what you're shooting the second you pull that bad boy out. They got so many fun colors. On to the War Crime stick, and happiness is a warm shotgun. So the Beretta 1301 Mod 2 was something we got here at the studio earlier this year, and we're super excited about it. I was very sad when we had to send it back.
We did break it, so be ready for that discussion, but it's going to be interesting. I actually really enjoyed shooting this. This is probably top 3 for the past.
This is my favorite gun we have in the building by far.
As a Benelli M4 owner, I am a snob for shotguns, to put it nicely, so it definitely was a sweet shooting platform. The A300 Ultima also came out, I think, last year, but it's pretty nice as well. I'm curious to see what development they have on that one, and then aftermarket parts. So Midwest Industries looking at you, baby. All right. So talking about AR parts and accessories, I'm going to Batman slide over here real quick. Woo! Too far. All right, so the forum's most hated video ever was this one, and we still appreciate you guys, even though you literally hate us. Well, it's just me. I know you like Josh now. So we did get to spend some time with these retro uppers. I personally love a carry handle upper. You get the best, well, depending on if it's A1 or A2, you get the best iron sight design ever made. Saint Stoner, peace be upon him. And retro's fun. People are getting back. I think retro's kind of coming back now. And if you're running a 226 height offset sight, surprise is about the same height. Hey, that PX1, that Primary Arms 1X Prism would be a good fit for this as well. PA came out with their new SLX mounts, which are I'm not really keen on their naming convention. I don't know it that well by heart, but I know SLX is the more economical option. So they came out with a set of optic mounts that will not break the bank, that come in 30 and 34 mil, that give you basically a great piggyback red dot top mounting option. They give you a 226 height red dot riser by itself. And then there's a reflex offset mount, and I think a 45 offset mount as well. So like 3 or 4 different options that they came out with, but regardless of what LPVO you do have, it is a super sweet, affordable mount upgrade. So this is one of my personal favorites for ammunition. I don't know if it was released this year, but I started buying AAC ammo this year. Again, PSA fanboy, dog. I'll just own it. PSA and BCM, that's what I like. So we've been shooting a lot of the 75 grain AAC match 5.56 this year, and it has turned my wallet into a little happier creature, not having to pay for ammo from Montana that's over $1 a round guaranteed no matter what. But the 75 grain AAC has really done well in a few different guns for me. I have a 1-8, it's my go-to dance partner, and then this little 1-7, it performs. So if you have not been buying ammo from AAC, check it out. It's the only way I've been of buying a decent performing 308 and affordable match 5.56. So on to Nylon, and if you don't know, I have a Nylon addiction. Hi, my name's Taylor. I'm an addict. Bob, you're supposed to say, hey, Taylor. Welcome, Taylor. It's like, have you never been to that program? Come on.
I don't have a problem.
Come on, dog. Yeah, I don't have a problem. I can quit whenever I want. I don't have a problem. I'm not doing things I wouldn't do for a Klondike bar. You know what I mean? First off, something that I am lusting over so bad on the internet, and I'm going to keep bothering my boss until he gets me one, or Ace Tac. Let me know what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you 3 weeks in SHOT Show. So the Swag V2 Fanny Pack from Ace Tac seems to be an awesome addition. I've seen a lot of people running it the past few months. It comes in some epic camo color options, including the Frogman camo, which is one of my faves. So one of the things that I really enjoyed this year was the T-Rex Arms triple flap placard. I hate placards because most of them end up forcing you into a certain corner that you may or may not want to stay in all the time. The fact that it will take a 5.56 mag, it will take an AK mag, it will take a 5.45 mag, and it will take a big old chonky 308 mag in the same placard for under $100. As far as predictions for the show this next year, I'm really excited to see the changes in the industry as far as things becoming less exclusive and less proprietary. I want to see companies supporting products for the people, making things that are modular across the board, like the hub system for suppressors, right? No longer are you forced to stick with one mounting system that is inferior when you have one you like more. I feel like people should be enabled to do whatever they want because we actually believe in freedom here. So I don't care what you spend your money on. If you're into the Waifu AK-74 game, I still support you. Just good luck buying 5.45, dog. Well, guys, thanks for watching. We really appreciate y'all, being a part of this amazing community we get to serve, and y'all watching our videos. I used to be a restaurant general manager before this, and this is the best job I have ever had. We do get to live the dream, and it is because of y'all's viewership, all the great people on the forums, regardless of how you feel about me. And in general, I love the GunTube. I am very thankful to be a part of this community, regardless of all the toxicity that happens. It's the internet, and people were toxic before the internet, if we don't remember. So we would like to thank you guys for being here with us this year, for watching, for in general being freaking epic, and support the folks that support us. We could not do this without our sponsors. I know sitting through ads is annoying, and every single time y'all post a comment like that on the news, I usually like it and acknowledge it. We appreciate that, really. I know you don't want to sit through ads, but you sit through them, and I get to keep eating, and Andrew's kids get to keep eating, and we get to keep doing this. So thank you guys. Support the folks that support us, and maybe get yourself something nice. You deserve it. If nothing else, go train. Use your stuff. Go sweat. You're not going to get better naturally. Thanks again. Stay spicy. And until next time.